Welcome to the Sanctuary. I'm Kyle, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Pleasure Den of the Absurd. In this video, I'm just going to go over some quick items, some CDs I've been listening to, and some items of note. And we're going to start off with saying that on January 10, 2025, Sam Moore, the singer for Sam and Dave here, he's the Sam, he passed away at the age of 89. And I thought I would honor his legacy by pulling out this 2-CD anthology that Rhino Records put out in 1993. It contains original mono and stereo recordings by the duo. It includes 2 solo songs by Sam Moore and also a Stay in School public service announcement. Now, it was interesting for me to read in the obituary of Sam Moore that Sam and Dave didn't really get along very well personally. However, they agreed to work together professionally to keep their careers going. And in 1976, Sam and Dave made an appearance on this album. Yes, that's right. Jaco Pastorius' debut album on Epic Records. And they appear on the second track on side 1, a great funky number called Come On, Come Over. It's the only song on this album to have any type of vocals on it. And being that it's currently January 2025, there was this thread going around in the vinyl community on YouTube, and I happened to see somebody partake in it, and it was, if I recall, about winter pull-out albums that have winter songs, winter in the title. So I was like, ooh, I've got an album that could definitely show. But then I went looking for other items to include in it because you're supposed to hold the stuff up, and I'm like, I know I've got a CD single of the Cocteau Twins doing Winter Wonderland and Frosty the Snowman. And also on Jimmy Page's Outrider, there's a song called Rites of Winter. And so the album that I wanted to show off for that thread, I'll show you here. It's called The Winter Scene. And this was somewhat gifted to me. I was able to take it from a friend's collection that he had gotten from his father. And this says here, Columbia Special Products, limited edition, not available in record stores. The Winter Scene. Here's what the inside looks like. And I have to read some of what it says here on the inside. So let me get this out of the way. So it's a 2-record set. The first album is called Snow Time, and it says it reflects the good times to be had out in the bracing, snapping cold air, and it provides an ideal musical background for the warm, friendly hours of relaxation that fill the evening indoors. And it says, let's see, it's something down here. It says, and for that special fireside mood, it includes songs sung by Robert Goulet, Steve Lawrence, Edie Gourmet, Ray Conniff, and it has Diane Carroll, and a selection led by Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic. So it's a bunch of nice romantic songs to be singing, or at least to be heard, sung by these people while you're lounging around and getting familiar with each other. Next up on the second disc here is Glorious Christmas. They're all Christmas songs sung by Percy Faith. Orchestras conducted by Eugene Ormandy and Andre Previn. Bing Crosby with Frank Duvall and his orchestra. Bobby Vinton, Jerry Vale. Andre Kostelanetz, Robert Goulet, Mahalia Jackson. So, pretty interesting set. Oh, it also says here, too, distributed exclusively by financial institutions. Sales promotion, norm local trademarks, and it says limited edition, not available in record stores. I'm not quite sure when this was made, but it's interesting nonetheless, to me anyway. Now, if you had seen my video from October 2024, you had seen that I had bought a bunch of CDs during that time period, and one of them was this one, Kiss Double Platinum. And I had listened to this just the other day, you know, and I'd been looking for it for a long time. I used to have it when I was a kid on vinyl, and I'd sold it to a friend, and I hadn't heard it in years, and I was listening to the album. I don't know if you can see the tracks there, but I'll pull back a little bit. Sometimes it focuses better. But I went to the kissfact.com and looked it up, because I know that some of these were remixed for this album, and maybe this might be easy to read, I don't know, but I guess not. Anyway, 10 tracks were remixed. One track was re-recorded outright, and the rest are the original songs, versions that were on the albums they were on. So it's kind of a greatest hits. I thought it was a pretty good collection. You know, there's a lot of great songs on here, and actually it's got some what people would call deep cuts for Kiss. But I think these were all singles that were released by them back in the day. And it was a pretty good listen. You know, the album does have a certain sound, a constant sound through the album. You know, it's got a certain tone to it. You know, it's a very clean, kind of polished sheen to it, you know, but it's well mixed. You can hear all the instruments, and you know, some of the edits are kind of odd, but overall a good listen. I would recommend this for a Kiss novice, you know, to check out before listening to anything else. But would it be the first Kiss album that I would recommend to somebody? No. The first album that I would recommend to anybody that would be interested in hearing Kiss for the first time, I would say, listen to Kiss Alive. This is a great album. It's got a lot of great songs. The performances on here, yeah, it was touched up in the studio somewhat, but it's still a great listen. I mean, side 4 is great. Rock Bottom, Cold Gin, Rock and Roll All Night, Let Me Go Rock and Roll. This version of Let Me Go Rock and Roll is a lot more spirited, and has a lot more guitar soloing on it than the studio version. But overall, it's a great album. Kiss in their prime. I'm not a big Kiss fan, but I do enjoy their stuff from the 70s. That's about it. I know that after Double Platinum and their 4 solo albums and that movie that they made, Kiss Meets the Phantom, you know, they were somewhat on shaky ground with each other, but they put out an album, Dynasty, where Peter Criss is only drumming on one song. But I did see on YouTube a 1979 Dynasty era concert, and I thought it was fine. I thought it was great. You know, I didn't see or hear any faults in the playing. and they sang songs from each one of their solo albums. I don't know if Paul got one, but they sang definitely one from Peter's, Gene's, and the Aces album. And, I Was Made for Loving You and all that stuff. And songs that Peter Criss didn't play on the album, he played live. And that performance was pretty good. If you're a Kiss fan, check it out. But definitely check out these two. If you're a Kiss novice, you want to hear more about them, check it out. And with that, I think I'll end the video. I just wanted to make a quick video, throw it up there. This one's already going on 10 minutes. I didn't expect it to be that long, but such as it is. And I wanted to go old school again, just to quick get it up. And so I hope you enjoyed it. There's more to come. Keep watching, and never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd.